Welcome back to the Crime Recapped channel. Today we are recapping a true crime story that will leave you questioning how well you truly know those closest to you. Judging a person's character is like looking at the surface of the ocean and trying to measure its depth. Sometimes, the person we trust and love the most turns out to be our most dangerous enemy. March 1st, 2001. In a small house in Balbriggan, Ireland, the silence was shattered by a frantic 999 emergency call. 27-year-old newlywed Mary Goff lay lifeless at the bottom of her stairs. Was this a simple, tragic accident? Or was it a cold-blooded murder, meticulously planned even before the wedding vows had dried? Today we present the chilling case of Colin Whelan, a childhood sweetheart-turned-killer, and his unbelievable web of deception. This story serves as a haunting reminder. How well do you really know a person? Colin Whelan's cold-blooded plan began in June 2000, 3 months before the wedding. He doubled their life insurance policy to $500,000. He wasn't preparing for a future with the woman he loved. He was preparing a victim for a massive payday. From July 2000 until the murder in February 2001, Whelan spent 8 months using his office computer to conduct at least 21 detailed searches on asphyxiation, strangulation methods, and how to get away with murder. He even studied the case of American serial killer Henry Louis Wallace, learning specific techniques like using a towel to prevent ligature marks on the neck. On September 9, 2000, they were married. While Mary's mother, Marie Goff, noticed her daughter didn't seem as happy as a bride should be, she couldn't have imagined the truth. The man standing at the altar was a predator studying how to kill her. By late 2000, just 4 months into the marriage, Whelan was already involved in an online affair under the pseudonym Celtic Tackle, with plans to meet the woman on March 2, 2001. On the night of February 28, 2001, Colin carried out his plan. He strangled Mary with the belt of her own dressing gown. He staged the scene to look like a fall, and at 12:16 a.m. on March 1st, he called 999 claiming she had tripped. However, hospital staff and state pathologist Dr. Marie Cassidy saw through the lies. Mary had no head injuries consistent with a fall. Instead, her tongue was swollen 3 times its size, a clear sign of manual strangulation. Colin was officially arrested on April 10, 2001, but the twist didn't stop there. On March 12, 2003, 7 months before his trial, Whelan abandoned his car on a cliffside to stage a suicide and fled the country. He lived a double life in Majorca, Spain as Martin Sweeney for over a year before an observant tourist recognized him in July 2004. Finally, on April 12, 2005, the court sentenced Colin Whelan to mandatory life imprisonment. At the trial, Mary's brother Gerard said, "Our family has been serving a life sentence since her murder. There is no release for us." Her mother, Marie, lamented how they had treated him like a son, only to be betrayed in the most horrific way. Today, Whelan remains behind bars, serving his 20th year of a life sentence. Psychological analysis. The Mary Goff case is more than just a murder. It is a case study on how personality and psychological makeup can lead to terrifying outcomes. Psychopathic traits. Lead investigator Pat Murray described Whelan as psychopathic. This wasn't a crime of passion. It was a total lack of empathy. He viewed Mary not as a human being, but as a commodity to be traded for insurance money. Childhood background and environment. A person's character is forged early on. While his childhood details aren't public, his ability to wear a social mask, acting like a good guy, to the community while plotting murder suggests a long-standing habit of deception, psychological needs, and maladaptive fulfillment. We all have needs for status or wealth. Whelan, however, chose a lethal shortcut. His online affairs and obsession with money showed a void he tried to fill through the most depraved means. The importance of awareness. Mary's mother felt something was wrong on the wedding day. This gut instinct is vital. We must remain aware of behavioral changes in those around us. Psychological fractures can lead to unimaginable darkness. Outro. Mary Goff's story ended in tragedy, but the lessons we take from it are eternal. Colin Whelan's actions serve as a warning. Evil doesn't always hide in the shadows. It can hide behind the smiling mask of a husband, a sweetheart, or a friend. In this case, the gut feeling felt by Mary's mother was a crucial warning sign. When you see a loved one who seems unhappy, Or when your intuition tells you something is wrong, don't ignore it. That awareness could save a life. Mary Guff was only 27 when her dreams were stolen. Though justice was eventually served, the void she left in her family's hearts can never be filled. As we reflect on the impact of psychological health and behavior, let us strive to be more observant and protective of one another. If Mary's story moved you, please share your thoughts in the comments below. To hear more true crime recaps and educational stories, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Until next time, stay safe.